Hello everyone, I'm back and I am going to start another layout. This one is 8.5 by 11, just like the one I just finished, and I am using one 3x4 photo and two 2x3s. I want to title this page Shining Star or Stars. I haven't decided if I want it to be specifically just about my daughter or all of these very talented middle schoolers. This is about a play that my daughter was in and she worked very hard on, as well as the whole cast. So I'm going to start by pulling from my product jar, and I'm going to spill it out again because that works best. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the 7 items that I want to get used from my stash. Give these a stir because I just put them away. I almost feel like I wish they were all white now because I wanted them to be cute rainbow, but white leaves it more of a mystery. I don't know. All right, so embossing folders is the first one. Open this one next because it's right here. Clips. Stitch or sewing. Roller stamps. Now that's a good one because those are neglected. Well, so are my embossing folders, let's be honest. All right, that's 4. Stickers is 5. Sequins is 6. And number 7 is flare. So that's what I've pulled. Like I mentioned, 8.5 by 11. And we will see what I can come up with. All right, let's get started. All right, everyone, I'm back and I have the layout finished. It's an 8.5 by 11 and I think it turned out super great. I will do kind of a close-up so you can see. And okay, so on the base here, I used the memorandum paper pad, and this one I've used a lot. You've seen me use it if you've seen any of my videos. It's from Pink Paisley, and what drew me originally to this paper pad was that I knew it had typewriter elements, and I wanted to incorporate typewriter elements into the play. Originally I was going to do something like a script, or I don't know. That changed, but it's all right. I loved it. So that's what actually brought me to this paper. I used this cut apart. This is just the second sheet. And I will show you, I used my punch with a smile and I fussy cut out the camera. So, and the rest were just scraps, quite honestly. So this background was from the paper pad. This was from the paper pad, and so was this. I just roughed this up. This was the paper pad. This camera I mentioned, I fussy cut. I just used my tiny attacher to add 2 staples, and then one of the items for my project pull jar was sequins, so I went ahead and added a gold sequence there. Added a handful of stamps here, not a ton, but this one had some star elements in it. It's from LA Studio. It's called Celebrate, and I used a Calypso coral from Stampin' Up, and I just did some first and second generation stamping on there. Following the layout down, these are scraps of paper that I pulled from the memorandum. This smile, like I mentioned, was from that cut apart sheet, and I just used my Stampin' Up hexagon punch, and then I attached it with my tiny attacher. This is a clip from Stampin' Up. This heart is from Walmart. It's just like a puffy sticker. More scraps of paper. This is my daughter and her friend. This is a wood veneer. I colored the wood veneer with a black king-size Sharpie marker. And the inside, one of the other items from, well, a clip was from my product pull, so I used that. One of the other items from my product pull were roller stamps, which I hardly ever use, so I was happy to get. Time to Shine is from an old set. I don't even know where it's from, but it's from this birthday roller stamp. And then I also used another one from Amy Tangerine, And in this typewriter, which I don't know where the typewriter wood veneer is from, nor the speech bubble, but I actually just stamped with the Calypso Coral on a piece of just a cut apart Project Life and tucked it in there. A bunch of different sentiments from this. So it says, these are the days, that's a good story, and love this. So, and then I just kind of crinkled the edges up there. And then one of the other items was an embossing folder. And so I went ahead and took some vellum, and you can color vellum actually very easily. So I used an alcohol marker, and this one happens to be LV2 from Spectrum Noir. I colored it purple on the back side and then ran it through my Sizzix. This is called Raise, and just added some fun texture to that circle. This is just another circle that I cut from the memorandum pad. Well Done is from Amy Tangerine. It's got like a little tag element there. This is going to be acting as my piece of flair, and that was for my product pull. I tied some crochet twine to it and used my tiny attacher to staple it in like a little twirly thing. I love doing that. And so also this is acting as my stitching or sewing because I in fact used some thread. I know it seems crazy and super cheesy, but I'm going with that. So let's see, I didn't in fact use thickers. That was the last item, but I used 6 out of the 7, and so I was pretty happy with that. Shining Stars is my title, and Shining was actually cut from with some like a turquoise cardstock. I actually cut it 3 times and layered it on top of each other for some dimension, and that was cut from the MFT Bottle Cap Alpha, which is a tiny, really great little alpha. And then I pulled the stars. Essentially, when I say that I didn't use thickers, you know, I didn't officially use thickers, but I consider all of my dimensional alphabet letters and things like that, my fonts, thickers to me. So in my stash I have these super old, gosh, I don't even know, they're ridiculously old, but the adhesive doesn't even stick on them. They're floating around in here, but they have a fun rose gold to them, color to them, and so that is my thickers element. So yeah, I don't want someone to comment saying that I didn't in fact use them. So I guess I did use all 7, but I was happy to get these on a layout because honestly I think they were gifted to me and I've never used them, so yay. And then I did my journaling. So yeah, I'll do another once over starting at the top. I'm really pleased with this. I think it turned out super cute. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I will do my best to answer them. Like I've mentioned in almost all of my videos, this is all old product, so I'll do my best to answer your questions, and if I can find something that you're looking for or what have you, yeah, I'll try to help you out. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and you can find me over on Facebook, and I'll put a link in the description box as well as Instagram. Thanks. Bye.